I'm quite impressed. And one thing I'm impressed about is that we have all come to a united agreement that the time for action is now, and that we cannot continue to accept the level of oppression, the incompetence, and the corruption that has stymied the progress of Nigeria. And we did not come to this realization now. We came to this realization a long time ago. The only problem, as far as I'm concerned, was that it took us this long to unite, to take on our oppressors in a way that they probably would not be able to survive for much more longer. And I was listening to some of our colleagues earlier saying that maybe this is a great time because across the country, north and south, people are united on how to move forward for Nigeria. And this is the reason why people like me have been fighting for the last 35 years to bring Nigeria to a realization that a united front is needed to confront our oppressors wherever we might find them. People sometimes mistake the complacency in the country to think that Nigerians somehow support oppression or they support corruption or they support incompetence. It is not true. Even the fabled position that northern Nigeria is complacent is not true. If you look at the history of Nigeria, one of the most conscious state or cities in Nigeria is Kano. The Kano is the home of the Talakawas. It has produced some of the most radical intellectual persons, people like Abubakar, Rimi, blessed memory when they were there. It was the home of a doctor at BUK. I forgot his name now, whose daughter is now working with Tinubu and worked with Buhari. So the North has not always been complacent. But as so many of you have mentioned, is that across the country, whether it's north, south, east, or west, we've had the worst amongst us rise to the position of leadership. And they completed the task in 2023. Every person that your parents told you was bad in secondary school, the guys who didn't go to school, the guys who forged certificates, the guys who cheated in exams, the guys who stole, are the people who are running your country today. The guys who sold drugs, every one of them have become president, they have become governors, local government chairman, and they have concluded the task of the state capture that we've been complaining about over years. I want to commend everybody that participated in this election, in this protest or a revolt in August. It did not start now. It started a long time ago. We started our own revolt in 2019. That's what we call revolution now. And when we did, you know how many people reacted. Some said, we don't understand what is even the meaning of revolution. What do you want? You lost election, you came back. And we keep telling them that we never had an election. We didn't have an election in 2019. We didn't have an election in 2023. So, but good news is that we're all back there now, a moment of epiphany and a total conscious realization that if we do not act together now, we are going to perish either individually or collectively. And that is the reason I'm excited that we can be speaking to ourselves and we are talking about the way forward.